What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're back on stake, continuing the series on the dice strategy. If you guys have not seen the last 3 videos, go ahead and check them out after this video. Also, if you're new to stake, don't forget to sign up and use my code FAST. Claim your $25 stake cash and 250,000 gold coins. Also, that gives you access to all the VIP benefits such as weekly, monthly, and daily bonuses, which you can cash out right away if you don't want to play, which is really nice, if you don't want to play. But also, you can just stack them up, and when you're comfortable, play on gold coins, play some of my strategies, and when you're comfortable, run them on stake cash and try to make some profit. Like I said, I try to teach safe and responsible gambling to your advantage. I've been doing this for over 6 months and it's been working great for me. So if you're new, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and let's keep it moving. Anyways, we're going to jump into stake, and as you guys can see, this is our graph from the previous 2 videos. We have not changed anything. We have not reset anything. It's actually all same day, and I'm just filming this as a series. So we're going to hop over here into stake, and what we want to do is we want to set our multiplier to 4, and we're going to go here and we're going to modify this strategy once again, where these 2 conditions, what we're going to do is every streak of 3 losses, increase amount 25%, and every streak of 2 wins, reset amount. Very, very simple strategy, nothing complicated, but we're going to start with a wager of 25 cents, around 10,000 divider. So if you divide your balance, whatever your balance is, divide it by 10,000, that will give you your starting wager. So if you're starting with $100, you would be using 1 cent. In our case, we're starting with $2,500. We're using 25 cents as a starting wager. We're currently at $573 profit from the series of dice strategies, and we're going to give this strategy a shot. My rule of thumb is try to make 20% of your balance and move on to something else, or call it a day and enjoy your day, come back the next day. Anytime you make 20% profit on any dice, on any stake strategy, it's a very good profit. Call it a day. Don't try to push it. Or if you want to continue playing, make your 20%, take a break, come back and play a different strategy. You don't ever want to stick on one strategy for too long, even though the very first video that I showed you guys, that strategy I have ran overnight, and I'm just being transparent with you guys that I've ran that strategy overnight successfully. Yes, it had drops and dips, but overall in the long run, it still makes profit. Again, I would not put anything crazy. If you're going to try to run any of these strategies overnight, try it with gold coins for yourself before you go ahead and play it with real stake cash. Anyways, I'm not going to keep rambling here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start this strategy where it's a 4x multiplier right here. We tweaked up the strategy just a little bit. We're starting off with 25 cents. The goal here is to make, like I said, 20%, which would be, in our case, I think $500 profit on this. And as soon as we do that, we will stop it. I will have my mouse on the stop button and we will see what happens. So yeah, let's keep it running here and let's see what happens. Before we start this video, if you're new to stake and want to try these strategies, go ahead and hit on settings, offers, and for the welcome offer, put in the code FAST. This will instantly activate monthly and weekly rewards, as well as enter you into Stake's VIP program and get you a bonus of $25 stake cash with 250,000 gold coins. After you verify your email, you can claim your bonus. Now let's jump back into the video. The first 3 videos that I did, that was the planned series, was just to do those 3 videos. But since it's been going pretty well for us, I decided to make this 4th video to this dice series to see if we can keep it going. And so far, it's looking pretty good. Like I said, those I've tested, this one I have not tested. So this is me running it first time with you guys, never having tested this strategy. And so far, I'm pretty happy with the results. We are making slow gains, and look at that, guys. Over the course of the last 3 videos, which for me has been a total of about an hour, we've wagered over $12,000, which is really, really good for my monthly, weekly, and daily bonuses. So it's really, really efficient, and we're also making quite good profit with this strategy. We're currently at $600 profit, not from this strategy. On this strategy, I think we're only profit about $25, but the point is it is working, and hopefully we don't have to find out that it's not working. But yeah, let's just keep it running here and let's see what happens. Yeah, definitely seems like a very stable strategy, and seems like it's also good for wagering. We took a little bit of a dip there, but that is okay. You can't have everything. I'll put it like this, guys. If you have a strategy that is continuously just profit and always comes out on top and never takes a little bit of a dip, that's not realistic. Yes, those strategies exist. Yes, you can make profit, but long term you can't. Those are considered, in my opinion, very risky strategies. But these type of strategies that I like to show are, they go up, they go down a little, but when they recover, they always, and it's almost like the stock market, right? They go down, it goes up, it fixes, it adjusts. This is the type of strategies I typically like to play. And as you guys can see from this video, that's kind of what is happening here, where it takes a little bit of a dip and it comes back. Or if you look at my graph from the previous 3 videos too, we took a little bit of a dip, we corrected it a little bit, and then, started making profit, and then adjusted it some more, made a little bit more profit, then we made a huge spike, and now we're doing this strategy. So like, these are the type of strategies I like to play, where it's kind of correcting itself and, adjusts as it goes on. But like I said, so far we've made about $30 profit, or a little over $30 profit, and it's doing pretty well so far. Have no complaints. I'm gonna run it for a little bit longer. I'm gonna try to get to $3,000, but no promises. If I see that it's getting a little too dicey, I will call it. Always important to be ready to stop it. Have your self-control in place. Don't ever try to chase it. As you guys, if you watch this series, you will understand what I'm talking about, where I could have continued to chase it, but that first strategy wasn't working for us today. And sometimes it is. Some days a strategy will work flawlessly, the next day might not. And I've tested the first 3 strategies yesterday before deciding to film them all today as a series. And yesterday was running flawlessly. Unfortunately, the very first strategy did not run flawlessly for us today, which is okay. We corrected course. We went on to the second strategy, which worked out very well for us. And then we did the third strategy, which worked out even better for us. And now we're doing this, where I just kind of improv made up this strategy as to continue the series, because so far I think it's working out great. And like I said, this is just to show you guys the realist way of how I play and how I tend to try to make my money, where I try to be responsible, I try to have control, and I try to not get too carried away with what I'm doing. But like I said, as you guys can see, we're still in profit on the video, like over $35 currently in profit. And it's going up and down, but we're wagering quite a bit of money. I think we've wagered close to $700 at this point in this video. And yeah, like I said, you can't expect it to be a perfect 45-degree angle, because that's not realistic over the long course. Strategies where, you can manipulate them a little bit and they go up and down, those are the best type of strategies in my opinion. Like I said, it is like the stock market. But yeah, we're going to run this for a little bit longer. My goal is to hopefully get to $3,000, but if it does get dicey, I'm not going to let my goal cloud my vision of common sense. That is what I'll teach you guys, that do not let your goal that you set for yourself on a profit cloud your judgment. And that is very, very important, which, like I said, I do have a goal of hopefully hitting a profit of $500 or so, $400 or so. Basically, my goal is to get to 3,000. But if I don't hit that, that is totally okay. I will take my profit that I can, as long as it doesn't get too sketchy. And so far, I don't see anything sketchy that has happened with this strategy yet. And I like it like that. So I'm not going to try to do anything right now. I'm just going to let it go until we either have a big dip and a recovery, or until something happens where I'm forced to want to stop it. And right now, I have no reason to want to stop it. Like I said, we've made over $90 profit at this point, and it's still going great. And like I said, this is a strategy I've never tested prior to filming this. This is something that I just came up on the fly. Since I'm already doing this dice series, I decided to try this in the dice series, and I'm very happy I did, because now I have a new strategy that I'm adding to my arsenal that works actually very efficiently and effectively, and is actually doing really well for this video. So yeah, we'll just keep it going here, and we will see how this turns out for us. But like I said, hopefully we get to 3,000 soon. We've made over 100 profit so far, and we'll just let it keep cooking. But yeah, don't ever get discouraged if it goes in the red a little bit. Like I said, guys, don't let it get discouraged, because that will cloud your vision of, making the right call or the right decision on what you should or shouldn't do. And, that's very, very important. You should always have self-control and judgment on what you're doing, so that you don't get carried away with this stuff, because it is very easy to get carried away thinking that, well, I had X amount of losses, the next ones are for sure going to be wins, because nothing is guaranteed. And there is some truth to the fact that if you had a lot of losses, you will have some wins, but there's no telling when those wins will come. And so, like I said, you have to be very mindful and use discipline and self-control. We've made over $100 profit at this point we're getting close to my goal of 3,000. But like I said, if it doesn't happen or if something happens where it's shady, so far we haven't had any dips whatsoever. And if that's the case, great. But if if I see anything sketchy or any kind of crazy dips, I will correct course and change what I'm doing. Right now, I don't see any need to do that because like I said, right now it is doing exactly what I want it to do, and I'm not upset whatsoever by this. Actually, so far, I think this has been, even though this is the first time running this strategy, seems to be, out of this series, this is the most consistent strategy that I've done. Like, this seems to be the most consistent and effective strategy as far as how our profits look. And look at that, guys. We're keep gaining profit. But yeah, like I said, this seems to be very stable because the last couple strategies, if you guys take a look, they've taken some dips. This one seems to be kind of just slowly creeping up there. Like I said, it's not a perfect 45-degree angle, but it is slowly creeping up there. It's a little bit more consistent, this is the type of strategies I love. I love games and strategies that are pretty consistent. Just like anybody likes consistency, because when you're unsure about something, that is very stressful. And like I said, I do try to teach safe, responsible gambling. That also helps to your advantage. And like I said, I've been doing this for over 6 months. I do get a small perk when you guys sign up and use my code, but that only helps me build a community with you guys playing with me, where we can then start doing giveaways and specialty bonuses for you guys from me when we have enough members signed up that use my code. But in the meantime, we still cannot do that. Once we get a bigger community, we will be able to start doing that. And so that is what we're working towards right now. But in the process, I've been having a lot of fun, and I've been making quite a bit of money by using a lot of self-control. And like I said, I have videos where if you go down and watch some of my videos where I have chased it before, guys, and it did get dicey, but I only chased it when I knew I have enough money to keep chasing it. And even still, it could get dicey. So far we're doing great. I have zero complaints whatsoever. I'm very happy with the result thus far, and I'll keep letting it rock and see what happens. But yeah, it is looking very, very good. We're getting closer. We're a little over $150 actually profit on this so far, which is great. We've wagered $13,475, which is also amazing. Like I said, no complaints, guys. Very happy with that. And I think I might even make a part 5 to this series with another improv strategy that I just came up with in my head that I want to test. And I'll test it live for you guys for the first time on video, so you guys can also see it. So I think that'll be enjoyable. But look at that, guys. Like I said, so far I haven't seen any red signs or red flags that make me want to stop it yet. Even though I do have my set goal of $3,000, right as of right now, I have no reason to want to stop this, because so far I have not even had a single dip that was remotely sketchy. It's just we haven't had that yet, and so because we haven't had that yet, there's no reason to move on yet. And so that's why we'll stick it out here for a little bit and see what happens. But so far, so good. We did have that little bit of a drop right there. It was quite a big loss streak, but not to worry. Like I said, it's okay. Strategies that take a little bit of a dip and then recover, those are my favorite type of strategies. And so it is okay that it's taking a little bit of a dip and then recovering. That is totally okay. There's no reason to stress or freak out about that. And because in the next 1 minute, 2 minutes, we will be back to where our high water mark was, at least for this strategy. But you also have to remember, any strategy you do or any strategy I show, I also want it to wager as much as possible, because wagering gives you those VIP benefits and the bigger bonuses and all those perks, bigger perks or bigger bonuses, I should say. So that is why it is very important to wager. That is why any strategy I do try to teach on my channel helps you guys wager, because the nice thing about stake is when you do claim those bonuses, you could cash them out right away. You don't even have to play them through like on some of the other online gambling websites. On this one, you can quite literally just withdraw your bonuses right away, which is really nice. We did take a little bit of a dip there. I'm starting to see some inconsistencies. That's been our biggest dip so far. I'm gonna let it go for a little bit longer. Just like I said, this is new to me. This is a new strategy. I haven't tested it prior to the video or anything like that. And so because of that, I am going to let it run just a little bit longer just to kind of see how it does. And the goal is to hit 3,000, but if it doesn't, it is what it is. Anyways, guys, I'm going to stop rambling. What I'm going to do is I'm going to speed this up now, and I'll catch up with you guys if it starts doing anything crazy. All right, guys, what I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to stop it, and I'm going to change my wager to 50 cents. Hopefully I do not regret that decision. But I think that would not be a bad idea, just because of the way it's performing after. Hopefully we get this hit soon. Let's see. There you go. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna stop it here in just the next second, and I'm gonna change the wager to 50 cents just to help us get to that 3,000 a little bit faster. Hopefully that doesn't bite me in the butt. But yeah, let's just see. We'll change the wager to 50 cents and see what happens. I'm waiting till it resets the amount. Right now we're spinning $5 a spin. There you go. All right, so I think, judging from what I see, like I said, this is my first time doing this strategy, guys. I'm going to set the wager to 50 cents and continue on, because like I said, judging from what I see, it doesn't have too crazy of dips or anything that's kind of scary that happens. So there's no reason to hold that divider of 10,000. So instead of using a divider of 10,000, I'm now using a divider of 5,000, which then gives us our starting wager of 50 cents versus the 25 cents we initially used. So far, like I said, we've made over $150 profit. We're trying to get to 3,000, and hopefully that happens here soon. But let's see if there's going to be anything scary that happens. Then like any crazy dips, we will stop it. But for now, like I said, it's doing really well. I'll just try it here with this 50 cents and see if we could get to that 3,000. But I do really like this strategy. This is a little bit of a safer, longer course type of strategy, because it has been it's been, geez, almost half an hour, and like I said, we've made over 100 something bucks profit. But you know, I do like it because it's a little less risky. Like, it hasn't seemed to taken us down the trenches, if you will. Like, there's nothing that too crazy that's happened so far, so it's been pretty good on that front. But yeah, let's just keep letting it happen, keep letting it do its thing. We are so close, guys. We're almost at our $3,000 target goal. Like I said, for this strategy, I used the divider of 10,000, but it looks like you only need to use a divider of 5,000, just based on how safe this strategy is. I never ran this strategy before. First time doing it in the video, just to continue this dice series. And so I'm very happy I decided to test this and film it, because I think it's very important. I think, you know, it shows you guys my real raw reaction when I discover or find a new kind of strategy that really benefits my advantage. And this is my favorite type of strategy, where the risk is minimal, no crazy dips, but as far as result, result is amazing. Honestly, result is amazing. So yeah, I'm extremely happy with these results. Nothing to complain about. We'll keep it going here. a little bit longer. We're almost at our target goal, and so yeah, we'll keep that going. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, guys, we are so close. We're like right there. And like I said, I have not seen a single like sketchy thing happen. No crazy dips, no crazy drops, nothing. Like it has been so good. This strategy has been so good. And you guys are seeing my raw, real reaction to this strategy in this video. Okay, so we've made our profit. Yeah, so as you guys can see, the goal was to make, we started at 2,574 in this video. The goal was to get to 3,000, and we did. This is a strategy I've never ran before. I just did it first time with you guys just to continue this dice series, and I'm very, very happy. I'm very happy with these results. It's amazing. Thanks again so much for watching, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed that video. I really enjoyed it because it kind of showed you guys my real raw reaction when I'm testing out these strategies. You guys saw, if you've seen the last 3 videos of this dice series, where I show different dice strategies, how to correct course, and how to keep making profit, where I literally, this is a strategy I have not even tested off camera. I did it with you guys just to continue this series because I made the first 3 videos of 3 strategies that I actually did test, and one of them I even tested overnight. So if you haven't seen those videos, go check them out. But this strategy I did not test. I just wanted to continue this series, and I'm so happy with these results that I'm going to make a 5th video to this series. And if you guys want to see that video, don't forget to subscribe and like this video, comment what you guys want to see. But we will now correct this and modify the strategy just a little bit. I'm not going to reset the graph, change nothing, and I will make the 5th part to this dice series. So yeah, go ahead and subscribe if you want to see that. Also, if you're new to Stake, don't forget to sign up. Use my code FAST. I've mentioned in the beginning of the video of all the benefits you get when you sign up. You get the 25 Stake cash. Also, you can test some of these dice strategies when you sign up and use my code. Just use the gold coins, test them out for yourself before you go ahead and run them on Stake Cash. But I'm very happy with the strategy. Like I said, out of all the strategies I've done in the last 3 videos that I've tested previously, this one is my favorite just because the risk to reward is great. Yes, it's a little bit slower strategy compared to the first 3 videos we did, but it is a very nice strategy because it's slow, it corrects course, and it keeps going, and it slowly builds and builds and builds. And like I said, first time running the strategy ever, guys, on camera, I said the goal is to get to 3,000. It made sense in my mind. The math added up. The math made sense. And so I said, let's try it. Made the 4th video, which is this video you're watching, and it turned out great. I'm very happy with that. Thanks again so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel, like the video. I'll see you guys in the next video for the 5th series of this video, which is also going to be a strategy I've never done before. It's just, we're going to create one together, and we're going to continue this series. Thanks again so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.